Welcome to True Life Stories TV from Susan in Family Entertainment TV. How are you all doing? Hope you are doing great. As for me, I'm doing super great. By His grace, amen. We wish the same to everyone that wish are good and your kids so beautiful. We just started reacting to a video of a woman, true life story of a woman we just played. Try watch the first video we did about a woman who talked about her true life story. We listened to her that she brought her younger sister from Africa while she was pregnant to come and take care of her baby, that she's going to pay her for babysitting her baby while she brings her abroad. So when she brings her younger sister here abroad, so instead of her younger sister coming to babysit her baby, her younger sister got pregnant for her husband. So try watch all the videos. So we already started reacting. We did the video where she talked about her story. We started reacting already 4 minutes and some seconds. Also the video went on. So we are going to do the continuation here. So the first thing I said, how can we are reacting? I said, how can this man, this woman's husband, how can he know that the baby that the sisters, that his wife, sister, younger sister is pregnant and say that that baby is for him? How can this man know if the baby is truly his biological baby? That is true, because why? This woman said, the woman that said about her true life story, she said she was pregnant and then she told her sister in Africa that, can I bring you over abroad for you to come and take care of my baby, and I will also be paying you for the baby seat. She said, her sister said, yes, she can do it. So she brought her sister abroad. In that process, when she brought her sister abroad, she has said she gave birth. So instead of her sister doing the baby seat that her senior sister brought her abroad to do, her sister got pregnant for her sister. So she said once, immediately, when the time she brought her sister abroad here, she started noticing that her sister was sleeping all the time. Her sister was like not doing things active, and then she asked, why is it that you are sleeping all the time? You are normal like active. Because why? When she brought her sister, she said her sister is not the going out type, So she noticed on time that her sister was pregnant. So she said, she asked her sister, why is it that you are not active? You are always sleeping. She said her sister said she is pregnant. And then she said, oh, but I know you don't have a boyfriend and you don't go out often, So who are you pregnant for? She said her sister said she is pregnant for her husband. She thought her sister was joking, and she said, is it a joke? She said her sister said no, she's not joking, that she's pregnant for her senior sister that brought her from Africa abroad husband. She said, okay, she waited for her husband to come. When her husband came back from work and he asked, her husband, my younger sister said, she's pregnant for you. And the husband said, yes, that is truth, that the baby is for him. So in all this that we have said, how can this man know if this baby that his wife, younger sister, that the sister brought, his wife brought from Africa to come and take care of their baby, how can he know if this pregnancy of a wife, younger sister pregnancy, if it's truly his biological pregnancy baby? It cannot. It can even be that this woman, a younger sister, was already pregnant in Africa before she brought her abroad. And she has already planned it already, that once she comes, she must hook the sister husband by sleeping with him, so that, she can put it on him that there's a sister husband that got her pregnant. In the sense, the sister husband, maybe they can give documents. By so doing, she'll get the documents more permits of stay more easier in the country that they have. So to me, my first reaction is, how can this man who decides to be deported by his wife, with the wife younger sister that is pregnant for him, back to Africa, than to stand by his wife and say that, okay, the wife's younger sister can go back to Africa, just like the way the wife said it. But he said no, that he will not allow the wife's sister to go back to Africa, that she's irresistible, her beauty is irresistible, he must marry her as the second wife. And the woman said, okay, you don't have option. She don't have any other choice. She deported her husband and deported her younger sister that is pregnant for her husband back to Africa, because why? She both brought them by visa. That is why I said, first reaction, how can he know if the pregnancy of the younger sister that she says she's pregnant for him, how can he know if the baby is for him? It can be 50% is for him, it can be 50% is not for him. So the second reaction to this woman true life story, I said, how can a husband of a woman be sleeping comfortably with the wife's sister? And how can a sister, younger sister, a sister be senior or younger, how can a sister feel comfortable while sleeping with your own sister husband. That is abomination. That is taboo, and that is strange. I have never heard from the Benin Kingdom I come from. I have never heard two sisters sleeping with the same two sisters sleeping with the same man. I've not heard this. I have not heard, as this man said, he must marry the younger sister of the wife. I've not heard in my Benin Kingdom where a man must come out boldly to talk about that he must marry the younger sister or a sister of his own wife of the same family. We can't do that in my family. We don't do that. So that's why I say, how can these two people, this husband of this woman and the younger sister, how can they be comfortable when they were on the bed, wherever they did it? How can they be like comfortable, sleeping and relaxing with themselves and got pregnant for your own sister's husband? For me, it's very strange, and it's abomination, is a taboo. So the third reaction says, why the man think the only solution in their problem is for him to marry the wife sister as his second wife. I don't understand it. I don't understand it because it's so strange. Okay, in this situation, this woman's husband has wronged the wife. This woman's husband, the younger sister, has wronged her big sister. So now she said, okay, no problem. For the only solution, let her sister go back with the pregnancy and have the baby there. Hence, the problem. The man said no. The younger sister of his wife cannot go back to Africa without him. That she's irresistible, her beauty is irresistible, he must marry her. So that is why I said, why will the man think that the only solution is for him to take the wife sister as the second wife? I cannot understand it. So beautiful. If you understand it, please let us know, because I will not understand how a man will must why a man is insisting that he must have his wife younger sister as his second wife. I don't understand it. So our fourth reaction says, why will the family be angry with the decision they did? Why would the family be angry with the decision if they didn't plan it with the sister before her sister bringing her abroad? That is true. Why would the family? Because according to this true life story of this woman, at the end of it, she made mention that her family, even up to her friends, said that she's selfish, said that she's bad, she's the one wrong here. Why would she deport her younger sister with the pregnancy and her husband back to Africa? Jehovah God, who wronged someone here? This husband of hers is the one who wronged her by sleeping with her sister. Her younger sister, she brought abroad that she trusted. Oh, my younger sister, I don't want to bring a nanny to the house. I trust you, my younger sister. Okay, come all the way from Africa. Gave her a visa, come and take care of my baby, my pregnancy. Instead of her to be doing the baby seat, she even said she want to pay her for the baby seat. Rather, she was sleeping with the husband. So how come now, when she told the sister to go back to Africa, the sister said no, she must listen to the husband's sister. When she talked to the husband, okay, tell my sister to go back to have the baby. The husband said her sister, the wife, younger sister, her beauty is irresistible. He can't live without her. He must have her as a second wife. She don't have any other option. Every woman like me, I will do the same. There is no other option. I'm the one that brought you both by visa abroad. I don't have any other option. Since you don't want to go back to have your baby, then you need to be deported. To me, she did the right thing. So she deported both the husband she brought in by visa, deported the younger sister she brought her by visa back to Africa.